zum Angriff!
Firefighters' work is getting increasingly more and more complex and dangerous. With several million members in 36 countries, CTIF is an excellent forum to get involved in and share knowledge in a committee of your interest or expertise. CTIF was founded in the year 1900 in Paris, France, with the main objective to exchange knowledge and lessons learned between fire and rescue services. Although society has changed a lot since then, the main objectives remain the same.
I think CTIF is a very unique community of like-minded countries and associates who all want to improve fire and rescue services globally, and I think it's a really beneficial cooperation that comes from this kind of community, and that's why I think it's really important to be part of CTIF and actively work in CTIF to promote the safety and the skills of firefighters.
It's amazing that already for 125 years an organization is still standing there. That's amazing. CTIF is important for the exchange of knowledge, not only in your own country but around the world, and that's very important that we can learn from each other. To share knowledge and people. That's also important.
I think it's a very important network to share knowledge, experience, and of course you're going to be more efficient, especially for small countries, because when you are a small country and you don't have that much of new technology and related to accident, and if you get together and share the knowledge, much bigger advice, and you get to know so much more.
And the main task for me regarding the CTIF is responsibility for groups of investigation, tunnels, and also commission of prevention. And for me it's not only about technician support, equipment, but it's also about social contacts and relationships between people.
Welcome to Slovenia, first of all. I'm glad that you choose also Slovenia to discuss the topics on forest fires.
Thank you again for the Slovenian Firefighters Association to welcome us.
CTIF was also one of the first international associations which recognized Slovenia as independent country already in 1992. So that was also one of the reasons we were very much more involved in CTIF. So at that time we were developing our fire service, so we needed a lot of experience from outside. And CTIF, I have to say, with all those commissions and working groups, were an association where we learned a lot and developed also the fire service in Slovenia in the last 30 years to the quite high level.
Every year, delegates from the member countries meet at Delegates Assembly, while most of the work throughout the year is done in commissions and working groups. Delegates Assembly is where member countries come together at the same time to vote on important issues and learn from lectures and presentations. Delegates Assembly is hosted by a different country each year. These images are from 2018 at Delegates Assembly in Las Vegas, United States.
Where I see CTIF and the real benefit behind it is that its origins are with the volunteer fire services, so it's heavy on that side of it and really reaches down to the base level of firefighting. So a lot of the work that the commissions do really are relevant to those firefighters in the field.
All around the world, the firefighters are committed to protect the people, the belongings, but also the environment. In many countries, the volunteers are the main body of the fire services, so it's important to keep and to promote volunteerism in fire services. And forest fire, of course, due to climate change and global heating, we have more and more frequent and big fire. For example, in Canada, there are a lot of huge fires. In Australia, and all over the world. So it's important to work together to know the best strategy and the best equipment and so on.
We all face the same troubles, the same challenges, the same fears. And I think it's very important to talk about it. We must share knowledge and experience about what we are facing, because unfortunately, due to the climate change, they are going to be very common also to countries that never have been experienced forest fires like that.
Day by day, fire and rescue is constantly becoming more complicated. Therefore, it is important to cooperate with the industry to develop new techniques. The associate members is a CTIF group where manufacturers associations and others can join to participate and support work for safe citizens through trained, skilled and well-equipped fire and rescue services.
I would really love it when our technology is actually able to help the first responders to become safer or to do things that they previously that they otherwise could not do. So go somewhere into a situation where they otherwise couldn't.
Firefighters, if they know what they are doing, if they know what they are dealing with, there is actually no problem. We just have to know, we just have to have information.
CTIF, as its name implies, is an international technical body. It provides access, in one sense, to a global community. That involves many different ideas and thoughts.
And that perspective is a very important one. It renews how you think, it makes you think again, and some good ideas translate from that.
We've always, regardless of what the political landscape was or any other issues going on in the world, we're all firefighters. We talk the same language in that regard, and we've always had a great relationship.
Being in this international association, it's some kind of shortcut to get the proper knowledge, not to reinvent the wheel, as we joke many times, and to find the right solutions for your own firefighters in your country.
This is the most important thing for me, that there's so much of knowledge in these different countries and in our delegates and friends, and this is, I think, the most important thing for me.
CTIF develops comprehensive world fire statistics with up-to-date data from 80 different countries and 90 capital cities. In short, CTIF is the international fire and rescue competency and information network, representing 5 million firefighters who protect a population of 1 billion people every day. The International Firefighting Competitions of CTIF is a spectacular event gathering 3,500 contestants from over 30 countries with more than 10,000 fans in the audience. It is CTIF's largest engagement in terms of any one event taking place in our name.
It is the, first of all, beginning of international cooperation for many of those youngest, exchange of also of the knowledge what are the ways to raise up the new generations of the new rescuers, because as we face now, it's a recruiting of new firefighters worldwide it's quite complex and takes more and more problems.
It's very important because in that commission work with a firefighter who make a competition and make a connection between firefighter from a little members of our big organization to veterans.